Aloha and Tashi Delay from Kauai Tibetan Buddhist Dharma Center here on the island of Kauai. We present this class every Thursday night, 6 to 8. And for people around the world, we record it and put it on our website, kauaidharma.org. I'm Lama Tashi. In understanding the mind and how it has two natures. One nature we already have awareness of, all of us. And this awareness is called the drama mind or relative mind, or we say relative nature. And then in this same consciousness or mind, there's the ultimate nature. And the ultimate nature of mind doesn't do what the relative nature of mind is doing. And so the process of Tibetan Buddhist practices is to wean oneself from the painful experiences of the drama mind or relative mind and gradually move into the other nature of consciousness, which we call ultimate. These two natures aren't really separate, but we have to consider one of them right now unavailable, that ultimate nature. And so with the guidance of a Lama, who are trained in these two natures and how to access them and deal with them, we have what is called 5 paths of enlightenment. And this is in the Karma Kagyu, Shankpa Kagyu lineages. It is called the Fivefold Path for the reason that it's divided up so that we can see our progress stage by stage. The methods of the stages are very thorough and very profound and have been practiced for 2,600 years, since the time of Shakyamuni Buddha. Traveling this path to enlightenment has a great similarity to ordinary walking. To get someplace, you take one step. It cannot be taken until the previous one step has been completed. So this fivefold path begins with the stage of preparation. We do practices that prepare our mind for the journey to take us to the path of enlightenment. The second stage of the path is called the path of accumulation. At this stage, we turn our mind to having positive thoughts and actions and eliminating or deleting negative thoughts and activities. In this way, our mind is filled with thoughts that make our mind fertile ground for the next stage. The third stage is called the path of seeing. In this state of seeing, our awareness is beginning to expand. And when we say our awareness, we are talking about the enlightened state of awareness. It has more positive thoughts and activities. And because of that, the understanding and motivation behind the methods of these Dharma practices develops easily. The fourth stage is the path of intensive meditation. In this stage of meditations, we are sincerely involved in various meditation methods and practices. Our mind has been calmed and insightful. We are approaching the realization of emptiness, and our mind is becoming more intelligent. The fifth stage is the path of no meditation. This stage is reached when full realization of the nature of mind and its emptiness have been accomplished. At this stage, there is no effort needed to meditate or remain in a concentrated state of pure awareness. We are developing so that every second of every hour of every day from now on, we are enlightened. I have to laugh. So with that, we'll start with meditation practice. In Tibetan Buddhism, the first thought that we focus on with our awareness is that in order to attain this higher state of consciousness, which is more intelligent and is called awareness, we do this for ourselves, but also for limitless sentient beings we consider our mothers. And with this, we all together take refuge and do practices like prostrations and so forth that allow you to think that every sentient being in the universe is doing this with you. Then, with that in mind as the theme, the vibration of all of these five paths, we take refuge. And we take refuge in all the glorious lamas. We take refuge in all the yidams or deities that we gather in our mandala practices. We take refuge in all the Buddhas who have gone beyond by conquering their drama mind. We take refuge in all this supreme Dharma of higher states of awareness. We take refuge in all the noble Sangha, the people who teach and practice these methods. And we take refuge in all the Dakas and Dakinis, who are the protectors and defenders of the wisdom Dharma. And these 6 refuges all possess the eye of transcending awareness. Now the eye is the imagination eye, the third eye. Usually it's symbolically placed in the forehead of a bodhisattva, deity, or Buddha. But it simply means that with your focus and awareness and the use of your imagination, you move very fast to accomplishing what is called insight, or recognizing the nature. One person has their phone on.
Stop.
So with these 6 supports, the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, that's called the 3 jewels. And the 3 roots meditation in Tantra, the lamas, the deities, and the protectors. We then move into the Bodhisattva training of the 6 perfections, 6 disciplines of Bodhisattva training school. And the prayer goes like this: to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and this Supreme Assembly, we go for refuge until enlightenment. Now, notice the word we. Then may I, through the merit gained from practicing the 6 Bodhisattva disciplines, called the 6 perfections, accomplish Buddhahood, realization, maturity, for the sake of all sentient beings. And when we say all, that's all the humans, animals, and spirits in the entire universe. Then we can chant this in Sanskrit, which is how the Buddhist teachings have been introduced and practiced to the cultures all over this planet. And they are available in that way today. The first thought that you and all sentient beings are doing this together in Sanskrit sounds like this. Dag dang jowa namke tadang yampe semchem dam she dudi ne jute jisi jang chu ning po laki chi bardu. Then the refuge prayer, Palden lama dampa nam la chap su chio yedam chokor gilatso nam la chap su chio sanjay chom dende nam la chap su chio tabe chur nam la chap su chio Pao Pe Gandum Nam La Chap Su Chio Pao Wo Kandro Chok Yung Sung Me Sho Yishe Ki Shen-na Tempa Nam La Chap Su Chio. Then the Bodhisattva prayer, called Bodhicitta, perfect mind. Sanjay Chodam Choki Chodam La Cheng Chu Pardu Dagni Chapsu Ji Dagi Jenso Ji He Sonagi Jola Penjer Sanjay Jupar Sho. In the path of preparation, it is recommended that at the start of each session of practice, that you chant the refuge prayer or say the refuge prayer in your language and the Bodhisattva prayer 3 times each. And it doesn't stop there. Lama Rinchen told me You have to memorize. You have this ability. You have the ability to use your imagination, and it's important to use your memory and delete anything that might hinder your ability to do that. So I had to wean off pot. And that helped a lot. So when you start your practice with the guidance of the Lama, you're not on your own. And there's a good reason for this. You can't accomplish wisdom, enlightenment, Buddhahood, or even higher states of intelligence without the guidance of a Lama. And that makes all the Lamas on the planet today available to you, regardless of which lineage or what culture. They all bring the same vibration and message. You must learn to discipline your own mind. And in the process, be responsible for everything you say, think, and do. And more than that, be responsible for this body which is on loan to you. Take good care of it. Eat good. Exercise. And think positive. And do these practices so that you, day by day, start to appreciate your situation, our situation, as human beings on this lovely planet. Now we practice. Tonight's theme is fire. Warmth, actually, is a better word. But fire is a form of energy. And energy, with the 5 elements that your mother created you with, that everything in the universe is created with, is based on a heartfelt caring for the well-being of others. That's another form of fire. And the universe takes this to the nth degree with our sun. And then beyond that, with huge explosive force throughout the universe, called novas and supernovas. black holes, and other very high intense energy pattern. And in our own body, and I say in, we have the ability to generate that for practical purposes. And so tonight's theme on fire is we're going to use the fire element with the 3 lights meditation and the 5 elements healing practice. And then we're going to generate what is called Vase Breathing, or Tummo, Fire Mother energy, using the deity Prajnaparamita. Now, I actually learned this practice at the very start of my introduction to Tibetan Buddhism. A Lama came here from California named Lama Tarchin and wanted to give us teachings, but in retreat. And I say us because there was many of us interested in Buddhism, and in particular Tibetan Buddhism. And so we did a retreat up on Mount Waialeale at about 5,000 feet, 4,500. And it's cold there. And he said, this is an ideal place to learn Tummo, Vase Breathing. So for 3 days, that's what we did. And I want to tell you, things got warmer. It was amazing. So then when I went to Oregon and had to live out in the woods on a platform with a tarp over me, and it gets very cold there, even summer nights, and winters are brutal. This practice that Lama Tarchin taught me was very valuable. And then when we actually completed the building of the 40-month retreat and went into the 40-month retreat, this was a 28-day practice of one of the many practices we learned during that retreat. In any case, Tibetan Buddhism is simply a health program. So you don't have to get too uppy about it and think you're going to heaven. This is not Hinduism. And so this practice does that. And it's okay to die in good health. I intend to do that. But don't hurry. So sit with your back straight, head slightly tilted, hands either on the knees or in your lap. Mouth closed. If possible, breathe through the nose. Eyes half closed. Soften your gaze to the light and space energy directly in front of your eye, arm's length in front. When you bring your focus to your breath, on the inhale, imagine the air, which possesses the other four elements, water, fire, earth, and space, is filling your lungs with white light. The middle breath, the absorption breath, is simply the spontaneous energy from the five elements being passed through every cell in your body. Visualize that taking place as red light. Bring both of those codes together and visualize the exhale as blue light out your nose as a powerful healing breath to all beings in space. Again, on the inhale, the air entering your lungs is white light. On the absorption breath, it flashes through your body as red light. These two together are brought together and exhaled as blue light out your nose to space, like the sky. Do 21 of these breaths using this white, red, and blue code. Start now. When you reach the 21st breath, take your focus, your awareness off of the breath. Collect all three lights and imagine them to form into a tiny point of light in the center of your chest, creating what in Sanskrit is called a bindu. In Tibetan, it's called a Sanskrit. In our language, we use the word chakra, energy center. And with this point of light, similar to an atom, it merges with the infinite light of space. That's how light works. And space is boundless. So for a few moments, stay present, no meditation, and just allow your consciousness to relax, your mind to relax. No meditation, but you can contemplate space. And it's like the space in front of your eyes. Empty. Then return to the meditation of the healing practice by again focusing on that dot in your heart chakra. And with your imagination, expand it to a small sphere of clear light. Then focusing on that sphere of clear light, imagine it to grow into the symbol of the fire element, which is visualized made of light, red in color, in the form of a four-sided pyramid. Four sides and a base. Looks like this. About the size of your thumbnail in your heart chakra. It carries all the energy of the five elements, but
Abby, fix it, please.
Okay.
We lost you right when the pyramid was still in the heart.
when you see the pyramid in your heart, about the size of your thumbnail, imagine it to move out in front of your chest and up before your eyes, 2 feet in front. Then from that position, imagine it to be large enough that you can see your physical body sitting inside, comfortably sitting inside. And I might comment that some people actually have pyramids that they meditate in. But this one imaginary is enough. Then imagine it to be shared by others, by this healing, by others, by making it big enough to enclose about a 50-mile in diameter area. Here in Hawaii, we imagine the island of Kauai and surrounding ocean inside the red sphere, red pyramid. Then expanded in size to enclose Mother Earth, including her atmosphere. Then expand this symbol to completely enclose our solar system. Billions of miles in every direction. Then imagine it to grow to completely enclose our spiral disc-shaped galaxy. Then move beyond the confines of your conceptual drama mind and blend the symbol with boundless space. Again, simply sit present and contemplate space. The space element is very useful for developing wisdom of the natural mind. Then return from that spatial state of awareness and enclose the galaxy with the red pyramid of fire. Radiation. Shrink it in size to just enclose the solar system. Shrink it to just enclose Mother Earth. Much smaller to just enclose the area where you are meditating. Then bring all that energy program to see your physical body again sitting inside the symbol of fire, made of light. And the warmth of your body becomes the warmth of your heart. Then finish your practice by imagining this symbol to again appear in front of your eyes, 2 feet in front. Bring it to chest level and into your heart chakra. Shrink it in size to a tiny particle of light and blend with space. Be present and relax. No meditation. Space is simply a healing element symbolizing voidness, emptiness. Very peaceful. Then bring your awareness to in front of your eyes and expand it into your area of practice. And because we were in Bodhisattva training school, dedicate the virtue of this and all the positive results to the benefit of all sentient beings. Your mothers. The simplicity of the practice escapes most people's. But the simplicity is your own psychic energy program of awareness is producing the effect of healing physically, mentally, emotionally, and because of the method and guidance of the teacher, spiritually. And the transmission of this goes back to Shakyamuni Buddha, was transmitted first in Hawaii by Kala Rinpoche. And then again, other lamas. And produced in the 40-month retreat program. So yes, it is simple. But also, yes, it's effective. And can be taught to any age group. Of humans. Radiation. Think nuclear. Nuclear radiation, nuclear fire. Like the sun. Its energy pervades space and provides life support for countless sentient beings. And like that, we do these sutra and tantric practices with the guidance of the Lama. So each one of us personally can be like the sun. And so that is actually the symbol in this tanka. This is the painting of the deity yoga we're going to do. But the Buddha of infinite light is at the upper part of the painting, red, sitting with the hands like this. As a state of discerning awareness. And what do you discern? You discern what is causing you pain and suffering. Your own body, speech, and mind, primarily the mind. And then take this energy program of infinite light, like we did with the 3 lights and 5 elements practice, and expand your awareness beyond growing and developing. Been there, done that. Now we are evolving. And there's this evolutionary process which has been going on this planet for millions of years, is to become mature. More intelligent. But at the same time, fully aware. Of the present state of affairs and how we should deal with them. So in this we program, this awareness evolves into a blazing energy field of fire. In the middle is a female Dakini standing under her feet is her physical body form. And this imaginary one, she's drinking from a skull cup of bliss, which not only shows impermanence, but also the void nature is bliss. And holds a vajra of the 5 elements and the 5 Dhyana Buddhas pointing down as a symbol of disciplining that human, oneself. And this energy dome of fire around her is created with special meditation, yoga practice. But ordinarily, she's evolved into the human condition with the symbol of a lotus. But the lotus she's standing on is 108, or some say 100 petal lotus. That she has the support of all of the peaceful and protector deities of the lineages of Tibetan Buddhism. And here in the sky are two ravens. Ravens is a sign of intelligence. They're smart birds. They can do tricks, but they move in the sky freely. And then this symbol is two red pyramids crossed. The body, speech, and mind of the drama world interlaced with the 3 points of the body, speech, and mind in the deity world. No separation. In a natural setting with animals, lakes, rivers, mountains, clouds, sun and moon and stars. It's all natural. And your wisdom mind is natural mind. Not made up. It's innate. All sentient beings have this potential. Like an unopened lotus flower. And when it goes into blossom in the air, comes up in the mud, through the water, into the air, it can do anything. It's beautiful in the sun. So we're going to do the practice of Pema Kandro, the Lotus Dakini, Fire Mother, in Tibetan, Tummo, sit with your back straight. And you must understand that the basis of this protector deity and its accomplishment come from the Tara practice. And Tara comes in many emanations. White Tara, green Tara, blue Tara, gold Tara, red Tara. Tara is a very peaceful deity, but has 21 qualities and infinite applications. So we're going to say one round of the red Tara. And many of you do the green Tara practice, same, but red Tara has the seed syllable Ram. Interlaced with the seed syllable Tom. Which looks like this. Letter 5 with a dot over it. So we're going to do red Tara peaceful first, because from that evolves the Tummo mother, red Pema Kandro. Om Tara Tu Tare Tu Re Ram Hri Sova. Om Tara Tu Tare Tu Re Ram Hri Sova. Om Tara Tu Tare Tu Re Ram Hri Sova. Om Tara Tu Tare Tu Re Ram Hri Sova. Om tar tu tari turi, ram ri soa. Om tar tu tari turi, ram ri soa. And Tara is over my left shoulder, sitting on the shrine behind me. And has the Buddha Amitabha above her head. Looks like this, or the one behind me, but red in color. And those sea syllables, Ram and Hri, are in her heart center. To create this mandala of infinite sentient being as this deity. Om tar tu tari turi, ram ri soa. Om tar tu tari turi, ram ri soa. Tar tu tari turi, ram ri soa. Tar tu tari turi, ram ri soa. Tar tu tari turi. Ram Hri Soha Om Tar Tu Tari Turi Ram Hri Soha 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 Tar Tu Tari Turi Ram Hri Soha. Then all sentient beings as red tar dissolve into her. And you as red tar, with that connection to infinite sentient being, disappear into that mantra. And those mantra vibrations, one by one, disappear into the Hri in your heart center. And the Hri is this vibration of the infinite light of space, energy. So for a few moments, relax. Be present. In that state of enlightenment. No meditation. Now with things starting to warm up, physically and mentally, the first step in Tummo practice is how do you create this base with your body? This is called Vase Breathing. And to do that, take a breath. Deep down, expand your solar plexus, expand your diaphragm here. So inhale down to here, then stick your tummy out. That's the base right here, this power energy center of your body. The actual point is about, if you want to point, is 4 fingers below your navel, inside your body, in the middle, in the central channel, which runs from your head to your anus. Now try that again. Inhale. Make that stick out. Hold your breath. Now exhale out your nose harshly, like this. When you do that, this will pull in. Again, inhale. Make the pot. Hold. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to heat this area up. Not the lungs, this area of your body. Those first 3 breaths that you did are called the 3 clearing breaths. This time, we're going to do a rotation, imagining 3 fiery balls in a bowl, this part of your body. And one carries the vibration sound of Om, the second one Ah, and the third one Hum. Now we're going to roll them around inside the vase, the pot. And it goes like this. Inhale. Move to the right, your pot, kind of this way, then back, then the other side, then back to the front. Again, right, back, left, front. One more time, right, back, left, front. Now when you do this, those 3 balls, think they're rolling around the Om Ah Hum while you're doing it. This time we'll go to the left. Inhale. Left, back, right, front. So you kind of get this movement. That's the warm-up. Exhale sharply. The reason you do that is you want to be forceful in this practice. This is not a peaceful deity yoga practice. This is a wrathful protector Dakini practice. And the Dakinis are the workhorse. That's not a good term. They're the accomplishers of all Buddha activity. And this particular red Pema Kandro, just her basic symbol is everything that you can imagine. Think of everything. And everything that you see with these 2 eyes, she's in charge of that. That's her domain as a Dakini. She's called the Lotus Dakini or Padma Kandro, Pema Dakini, all kinds of names. But that's her function. Now that you understand the warm-up for the vase breathing, again, we're going to do 3 clearing breaths, but this time we're going to use the hands as part of the practice. Inhale, palms on the knees, thumbs wrapped around, 4 fingers wrapped around the thumbs. Hold your breath. Exhale. Again, inhale, wrap your thumbs. Go down here, create the pop. Exhale, harshly out the nose. Again, inhale. Exhale. Those are the 3 clearing breaths to start the practice. I'm going through the physical part of the practice because they're part of the effect of the warmth moving through all the channels called nadis, of which there are 84,000 of these running through your body, to create heat. Or if you're in extremely hot conditions, coolness. But for us, we're going to move with the heat energy. Now that you understand the breathing technique, we say her mantra. We do that next. Om Pema Kandro, Ram Hri Pe, Om Padma Dakini, Ram Hri Pe. Kandro and Dakini is the same thing. Kandro means sky-going female yogini. Om Pema Kandro Ram Hri Pe. 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 Just so you understand the Sanskrit vibration, it's an actual letter. Ram looks like this, kind of a squiggly eye with a dot over it. Roman numeral I. It creates the energy of the heat. Om Pema Kandro Ram Hri Pe. 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 Now you have established the seed syllable with the mantra, and these two are vibrating in your heart center. From that vibration, you visualize yourself with the initiation of the Lama, the lineage, to be Pema Kandro. So I'm going to give the initiation for that practice, Dakini practice. Visualize from the Lama's forehead, white light going into your forehead with the sound Om, establishing the body as the deity, transforming your ordinary body into the rainbow body of Pema Kandro. Then red light from the Lama's throat establishes the vibration of the mantra as the wisdom energy to liberate countless sentient beings. That's with the sound ah. Then from the Lama's heart, blue light is the wisdom empowerment to accomplish the Tummo practice of heartfelt warmth for all beings trapped in this ocean of pain and suffering called samsara. And understanding the true nature of everything as an illusion. And so we use the illusory body of the body, speech, and mind of Pema Kandro to penetrate the illusion. Then when you can see all three lights shining simultaneously into you, from the Lama, who represents all the Lamas of all the lineages, then visualize the Lama melt into you like water into water. And with that union of the body, speech, and mind of the Lama into your body, speech, and mind, you become Pema Dakini. Then the Om, the Ah, and the Hum are in your three places. Visualize the Om comes down the central channel, this white sphere of light merges with the red light of the Ah in your throat. These two together move down into the Hum in your heart center. That's this one. Then the Hum turns into the Ram and the Shri symbols of the energy field of infinite light. And the Dakini Pema Kandro as the effect. And these two sounds vibrating in your heart center, the all-pervasive nature of your mind spreads them to the 6 realms. The 4 of the spirit world and the 2 of the animal and human condition. With that empowerment completed, we move to the practice of vase breathing, in the illusory body of Pema Kandro, in her dome of fire, with the Vajra pointed down at this human form she's standing on, drinking from a skull cup of wisdom, bliss. And she has a staff across her left shoulder. with a Vajra base and 3 prongs, symbolizing she penetrates all the realms. The high realms of the gods and goddesses, the middle realms of the humans and animals, and the lower realms of the demonic spirit. Again, take 3 clearing breaths. Remember your hand and the vase. Inhale. Exhale. Om. Inhale. Exhale. Ah. Inhale. Exhale. Now this time when you inhale, hold your breath, your Pema Kandro. And those 3 balls that you use now form a tiny sphere of red energy. At the base of the Uma channel, inside the middle of your body, as you hold your breath, visualize that fire point moving up to the heart chakra, throat chakra, head chakra, and merges with the white palm. Symbolizes like a moon at the top of your head. And it breaks up into 5 colors of energy which rain down through your central channel, head chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra, back to the sex chakra. All this goes on while you're holding your breath. Exhale. Now try to do that again. Inhale. Your Pema Kandro. Up the central channel, navel, heart, throat, head. Merges with the white moon. It breaks up 5 colors down into the head, throat, heart, navel, and again becomes the fire point at the base. Exhale. Now this up and down process of the Tummo energy rising and the 5 colored drops descending is the visualization of the Dakini. And what these 5 drops do is dissolve the mandala of the 5 dhyana Buddhas placed in these 5 chakra points into voidness. Reform at the bottom, then ascend again. Then after a while you're holding your breath as long as you can, you have this rising and descending. Rising and back down. And remember, you're drinking from the skull cup of bliss. That's Pema Kandro. Inhale. Create the pot. Ascend. Top of the head. Descend. When you get to the base, exhale. When you exhale, remember to shoot your fingers out. That's one. We'll do 7 times this practice.
Mula bandha,
Huh?
mula bandha and tongue. Sphincter and tongue on palate.
Abby says she likes to have her tongue touch the roof of her mouth and gently squeeze the sphincter muscle while doing this breathing technique. It creates more heat. Inhale. Exhale. This time again, hold your breath as long as you can and do the arising and descending visualization. And remember, whatever you are experiencing goes everywhere, like our sun does to our solar system. Inhale. Navel, heart, throat, head merges. Descending 5-color drops, head, throat, heart, navel, sex chakra. Back up. We'll count that as 3 times. Again.
Sip in.
Oh, Abby says now you should try to sip air through your nose 3 times while you're holding your breath. In other words, it's called sipping or packing. More into this area of your body, the lower lung and abdominal area. Inhale. Tongue against the palate, tip touching the palate. Squeeze the sphincter up. Down. Up. Descend. Up. Descend. Relax. Now the sipping is just like this, through the nose, 3 times while you're doing the up and down. This combination of the hands, the vase, the up and down visualization, the tongue point against the palate, the sphincter squeezing, and 3 sips while you're doing this, all as you visualize yourself drinking from the skull cup of bliss. Inhale. Relax. This will be the 5th time. Things are getting warm here. Inhale. Make the pot. Relax. Again, inhale. Relax. One more time. Inhale. Relax. Now put your full visualization as you, the Dakini, naked, just wearing bone ornaments, with the staff on her shoulder, drinking from a skull cup, with the Vajra pointed down at the human corpse, symbolizing discipline. In a dome of fire, created by the energy of the connection to the Buddha of infinite light, radiation, Amitabha, sitting on her head as her root guru. Then the Buddha energy of light itself moves down the central channel into her heart chakra. And she disappears into the Shri, in the Buddha's heart center. In this realm of infinite light, becomes her home. Nothing to add or take away, simply relax in the present moment. And whatever you experience through your body, through your thoughts, judgments, is okay. Relax. No meditation. The state of voidness is experienced between your thoughts as bliss. Awareness. Then from this accomplishment stage of the practice, you reappear as the Yidam Dakini, and you should know that no matter what deity you use in Tibetan Buddhist practice, peaceful or protector, they all are created through this Lotus Dakini, Pema Kandro. She introduces you to each and every one of the sutras and tantric deities. For instance, when we do the practice of Mahakala, we first do the practice of Pema Kandro. And she escorts us into the mandala of the protector. She is everything you imagine or see with your eyes. She's the production, Dakini. When doing this Tummo practice, go easy on yourself. Have no expectations, but of the 6 yogas of Neguma and Sukhasiddhi, and the 6 yogas of Tilopa and Naropa, these are called the higher tantric yogas. The Tummo blends with all of the deity yoga. Amitabha Buddha blends with the sleep and dream states. And these two together help you through the bardo of leaving this body into the next world. Being present either in formal practice or involvement in worldly activities is a major accomplishment and effect of meditation practice. Be mindful night and day of the Yidams, the Lamas, and the Buddhas. And their mantras. And remember, Practice the fivefold path. The first stage of preparation. The second, the accumulation of virtuous activity and merit. The third, the path of seeing, expanding your awareness beyond your worldly involvement with self, others, and the world around you. The path of meditation. Involve yourself in as many meditation practices as you can, but one will get you there. And there is the path of no meditation. This state of no meditation is simply reached when full realization through these practices allows you to remain in the natural mind of non-judgmental awareness. This, together with emptiness or voidness and the accomplishment, is affected simply by your devotion to your guru. When there is no need to meditate, simply by remaining present is the result of a concentrated state of pure awareness. And this state is generated through every second, minute, hour, and day from now on. The Heart Sutra in Tibetan Buddhism introduces you to the Mother of Perfect Wisdom. And she is the ultimate nature of the universe and everything in it. And this all-pervasive state of awareness is the Dharmakaya vehicle of Tibetan Buddhism. It, together with the energy bliss system of the Sambhogakaya and the loving kindness, compassion, power, and insight of the teachers, the Nirmanakaya, there's nothing beyond that. And the mantra of the Mother of Perfect Wisdom Gate, Gate, Parasangate, Bodhisoha. Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasangate, Bodhisoha. Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasangate, Bodhisoha. We collect the virtue and merit of all these practices that we perform day and night, and especially of this presentation tonight, to the benefit of all living beings, our mothers. Kewa di nirdu da, chagya champo drugirne, jowa chinking maldu pa, te sala ko parsho, Sanjay Kusum Nimpai Jimla Dam, Choni Megur Nimpai Jimla Dam, Bendu Miche Dumpai Jimla Ki, Chitargo Mamo Mam Jupa Sho. By this virtue of having realized Maya virtue, may I quickly establish all beings without a single exception in that state of awareness. By the blessing of the three bodies of the Buddha being accomplished, by the blessing of the truth of this Dharma being unchanging, and by the blessing of the wishes of the Sangha being unwavering, may this dedication prayer be fulfilled. May all the lamas have long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity. And may all their wishes be fulfilled. May all beings be happy, free of suffering, and through our practice established in bliss and equanimity. Tuchiche, which means thank you, mahalo in Hawaiian, and much aloha and tashi Elaine.
Thank you, Lama Tashi.